I'm Mike McNabb with Profectus Livestock, and today I'm with Ron Holty of Foundation Feeders, and we're just talking about management tips and other practices he uses to make sure that cattle get off to a good start.
I'm Ron Holty at Foundation Feeders. We buy a variety of cattle, ones that are not in groups. We get from the sale barn. Our budget cattle, I call them, will have different types of management and different types of feed where we don't know the backgrounds. A lot of times to make sure they get a good start, we'll put them on water treatment with either sulfadimethoxine and peroleum or something to clean up the coccidiosis, any bacterial that might be going through them. Sometimes we will do a metaphylactic treatment with Aravin or a certain antibiotic going through the chute. Likewise, we'll vaccinate the cattle based on how stressed they are. We'll give them a little more time to relax versus working them right away. Some may get worked within a day or two, and some might get a couple more days like that before we work them. Nutritionally, if we don't know, we'll start them on a more bland diet and step them up. If we know their background, we'll start them on a little hotter ration and limit it to 1.8% of their body weight on a dry matter basis on day 1 or 2, and then we'll step them up maybe a pound every other day depending on how they act and what the bunk looks like and how it's scored. The crossbreds, we have really good luck with the black crossbreds. Feeding those, we're trying a group on Profectus's nutrition program this year. It's 200 head of steers and heifers. And they started really good on feed. Haven't had any issues with health. And it's kind of fun to buy a group like that. It's all in the same protocol. We also are feeding about 350 to 375 black Angus heifers that we AI breed. And then we'll sell them in February, March, April, and May calvings for next year. And they're going out on pasture once they're bred and with the bull.
So you got quite a few different cattle, different quality types of cattle, and several different practices depending on where the cattle come from, what they look like when they get to your feedlot, and whether it's vaccinations or feed programs. You try to develop a program to get those cattle off to the best start.
Yep. We also feed bulls for Minnesota Beef Cattle Improvement, and they will get an invitation to be here by the last Saturday in October. That goes out to 35 purebred breeders in Minnesota, Iowa, Wisconsin, and Dakotas. And they all follow the same vaccination protocol before they come, and they're all vet signed. So that helps make a good transition since they come from so many farms, too.
And you try to follow the same protocol for all those bulls when they arrive to your lot here to go on test.
Yeah, and they'll also get water treatment too. Because sick animals don't eat, but they all drink. So we feel that's a low stress way of getting a good intake of what we're trying to do to them.
Water is, like I say, it's the forgotten nutrient, so it's real important to do all those things and make sure they're drinking water to get the best intakes on them.
Yeah.
Well, again, thanks, Ron, and hope we get to come back in the spring and see a bunch of good cattle that go to town for you.
Yeah.